Hi everybody, welcome back to Northernlion's Challenge Runs in the Binding of Isaac. Got a weird one today. Am I floating here? No, that's just like a urine pile or something that was underneath me. They made it look like I was a sweet levitating being. In any case, this is called Hesitant Killing, suggested by YouTube user Zen Override, Zen with an X. And the way that this is going to work, I assume that's Zen like the Half-Life Zen. You can kind of see what's going on here, I guess. Basically, when we fire Mom's Knife, it fires like normal, but we have Mom's Knife, Wiggle Worm, Sacred Heart, and the candle. And when we fire Mom's Knife and then pop the candle, like immediately afterwards, it makes things go all crazy. I think it introduces like the homing effect on Sacred Heart. It creates some weird effects anyway. The other condition of this run is that we're not going to be allowed to use item rooms, but everything else is fair game. Like this pill, which gives us health up. Alright, that was fantastic. So we are going to be skipping over the hourglass there. I bet you thought I was going to totally forget. Not so, says he. Now can I get... Oh, use the candle. So I have no idea how this run is going to go. I mean, obviously we are super powerful. I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night, and that this item combination is actually going to work out really well for us, especially on bosses. But I don't have anything to, you know, verify that 100%. I don't really want to open that up. Shops are valuable for us. Like, here's the thing, like, I've used it, and then the knife just kind of hovers there in midair. I don't know, man. We're playing as Isaac, so these pills could go either way. Well, bombs are key. That does absolutely nothing for us except waste a little bit of our time. There is our boss room. Thank you, Sacred Heart. And it's almost like... I worry that just the weirdness of this run is going to be what's going to F me up a little bit. But I do like that the knife can kind of like... It acts as like a spectral tier. I guess it normally kind of acts as a spectral tier already. But anyway, you get what I'm saying there, hopefully. We're going to fight our first boss here, which I'm expecting is going to be super easy. It's sort of working. Come on, Knifey, you can do it. There we go. Wow, that was really quick. Like they said, everything else is fair game, so we can definitely pick up all this stuff. Two of spades. Sure, that doubles our keys, so I totally wasted it there. I thought it was a bomb card, but I will make that mistake every single time. If you let me. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. So I feel like it's okay to use Mom's Knife on its own as well. In these situations, it doesn't really change the way that things are going to go down, but I'm going to try not to exploit that. Because as is, it might be super easy for us to just do things that way. But the homing knife, you know, is also perhaps overpowered in its own right. But it also kind of gives me a greater risk of being hit, I suppose. Let's see if it works really well on this Super Envy fight. Well, I botched it a little bit there. That's my bad. Let's try that again. Oh, so we'll just dodge effectively. The knife is going to fly off the screen, so we will fire the candle. And we will also fire the knife, and then we'll fire. There we go. Sacred Heart, you can do it. You kind of can't do it, actually. You're just going to fly off the screen. All right. Very strange run. The other condition is that I'm only allowed to use the candle when the knife is in the air, so I totally just did something the opposite there. But this is a weird run with respect to kind of the conditions. So cut me some slack there. Believe you me, I'm trying to make this work here. You can do it, Knifey. Yes, you can. All right. So we're going to get back to full health. I did lose my Spirit Heart there, but that's okay. Might want to look for the secret room with the amount of health that we have available. And I'm thinking that we should be totally fine. But we'll see. You know, I mean, totally fine. That always only applies up until the Mom's Heart boss fight. After that, anything could happen and I have no control over it. Now, thank you, knife. And that was actually really good. I'm proud of the knife on that one. I don't know. I'm going to learn the mechanics as we go, I suppose. Oh, it's downwards here that I want to go. Yeah, I'm going to learn as we go, and hopefully it'll work itself out reasonably well. Have I not? Oh, yeah, you do have to kill the tiny flies, I guess, to finish, so we'll just use the knife easily for that one. And the secret room seems like it's in a fairly obvious location, so I should probably go get that. I'm not sure what I would even want from the shop, but compass and map, always good options, so we'll see if we can get some extra money to make this work here. That is a nice find, and we get Unicorn Horn, which is totally worthless. So I would say that we don't have to worry too much about going to the shop on this floor. We'll save our keys, open some golden chests instead, perhaps, unless we come across a lot of money here. I would need like a nickel to get to above 7 cents to even make it possibly worthwhile. Anyway, Basement Part 2. Blue Famine is an asshole, but we should be able... Oh, Wiggle Worm Knife, what are you doing? Come back! Oh, I totally botched it again. We've lost our Spirit Hearts, but that's okay. There we go. That should work absolutely horribly again. Whatever. He's dead. We're good. We'll take our cue of meat. We'll take our deal with the devil, see what it is. Hopefully Mom's Knife. No, hopefully Spirit of the Night. Brimstone and the Pact. Neither of which are that valuable for me. I might have taken Guppy's Paw for a brief second. just to get max spirit hearts. I might have taken Spirit of the Night. In fact, probably would have taken Spirit of the Night. Apart from that, I'm looking pretty strong, so I don't feel like anything else is necessarily 100% needed or even that valuable. Especially given that I'm not doing so great with respect to my health right now. Could certainly be worse. I got very lucky there. I think Cube of Meat actually did all the dirty work for me. So it's gonna be a, you know, medium-style speed run, I guess. It's not gonna get to me, so I'll just take another shot at it here. We're gonna go to shops whenever we have the money, but in the meantime, bosses are definitely on my to-do list, and the candle worked fantastically there. Why don't we just speed things along here? Take out this guy who should die in, well, he's actually pretty quick, which is making this a problem. But if that knife ever catches up to him, oh, cool boy howdy, he's gonna be in trouble. Let's try this again, like so, and then hit the candle. Maybe he's got a head start now. That worked better, I guess. Although it seems like after the knife hits, it just sort of, you know, wiggles off the screen, which I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of, but it's gonna get the job done. At some point. There we go. I ended up not dying, which is kind of surprising to me. This is a weird-ass tier effect interaction that we've got going on here. But you are dead. We're going to get Pageant Boy. And now I might want to actually backtrack and go to the shop. Still would like some HP upgrades, but now we're at the point where the shop could potentially be worthwhile. Especially if I explore the duration of this floor, or the entirety of this floor, to figure it out. Anyway, there's the shop. I totally botched that. This should be an easy one. Even if we just do things like this. Yeah, that's gonna work. And our shop contains not greed, mom's purse, which is probably valuable, but it's not 100% sure yet. Anyway, like I'm saying, I always get to this point in like the caves and the catacombs where I have like some idea of how things are gonna go, but we're not 100% sure right now. Everything's up in the air like a George Clooney film. One time I was talking to Josh, aka, you know, J Smith OTI, and then he's like, you know, what time are we recording today? And I just sent him the IMDb link to the George Clooney movie, Up in the Air, and he blocked me from the method of communication we were using. Oh, I totally botched using the candle there, by the way. But hey, there's enough money to go to the shop. My exploit didn't cause that. It was just a happy accident. Oh, God, run away. That was not good. So that's just my pro tip for how not to make friends, is talk to them in really snarky ways that make you seem like you think you're way funnier than you actually are. But in any case, that's water under the bridge right now. As is this secret room, which gives us Dad's key, which is totally worthless. Regardless, we have the opportunity to pick up Mom's purse. Decent pickup. We're going to be able to have the Polaroid, in addition to perhaps something like, well, I guess cancer wouldn't even really help us that much. I don't want to go that way. Yeah, I mean, cancer's normally pretty valuable. Not so much here. Maybe... Counterfeit penny to give us more money? That might be good. Or flat penny, although our keys look pretty good right now. In any case. Down to the next floor, still feeling very confident in our hesitant killing run here. By the way, Zen Override spelled with an X. I believe that is like the Zen from Half-Life. I've never actually finished Half-Life 1 because I'm a total poser when it comes to, you know, hardcore gamers. But I believe that's the case. I'm not 100% sure. Which I'm starting to think should be the title of this run. I'm not 100% sure. Let's move upwards here and see if we can come across something like a golden chest which contains an HP upgrade. Imagine that! Managed to get one at exactly the right time. And these pills, one of these is an HP up, I believe. I think it's this one right here, and if so, that is very good luck. So let's check that out. Come down this way. That is a health upgrade. The other one is bombs or key, which I don't know if is worth wasting a bomb, which would functionally change basically nothing. But we could bomb our way into the boss trap room if I get very lucky here. Sadly, the boss room is not there. Or, sorry, the secret room is not there. The boss room is totally there. Let's pop this again. And this is a weird-ass candle knife interaction, man. I don't know how you figured this out. I'm glad you did, don't get me wrong. And I used things in the wrong order there. Again, never attribute to malice what can equally be described by ignorance, or be explained by ignorance. And that's what's going on right here. I'm making mistakes, but it's not because I'm trying to cheat the system. It's just because I'm doing badly, basically. We've got all laser bullet flies all the time here, so let's just chill out. It's coming back. It might actually be able to catch one. Oh, close. I might have to use the candle to put these guys out of their misery. Let's try this again. They're going to come back up like here, so let's pop it like so. There we go. That actually worked out fantastically. And on our way back, we are going to get a ton of knives. Ton of knives? What am I even talking about? Sounds like a sweet punk band, but instead, we're going to get a ton of bombs. And by ton, apparently, the the minimal amount that you need to organize or categorize something as a ton is now 1. Just so we're all on the same page there. With SI units, we definitely need that because our HP has been pretty bad so far. Judgment is tempting. It'll cost us 2 bombs to get the Judgment. I don't know. I definitely want to get this money. But here's the thing. Like, I want to get the money, and I want to spend the money at the shop, but we're not going to get enough money to use the shop unless I get lucky on that Judgment, or I find the secret room, and the secret room pays out nicely. That's not the secret room. There's a lot of possible locations for the secret room here, so if I use 2 more bombs and don't find it, then I want to use these other 2 bombs to go to Judgment and possibly get like an upgrade out of him. So it's not that way. 1 more bomb, testing. I'm going to say that it's got to be one of these 2 rooms, right? I'm going to say that it's the one down here. We'll see. Lucky me. Except we end up getting Book of Belial, which is totally worthless. So I wasted like 3 bombs, and I'm about to spend my last 2 to play this Judgment. I'm hoping Judgment drops like a nickel. 6 cents is never enough to buy anything from the shop, sadly. So, I don't know, maybe we'll get Pageant Boy on the boss again or something. That's probably impossible, but hopefully this does not kill Judgment. Lucky us. And in here, another HP upgrade, please. Ladder would be alright as well. Hearts, useful, I suppose. I do need those. Shirt, keep them up. We only have 1 more cent remaining now. Well, fuck you too, Judgment. If I get more money, I will be coming back. We might want to go to that curse room now. I don't know, man. We'll see what's going on here. I'm not claiming to be the Binding of Isaac expert. I'm just dealing with the cards that we've been dealt. Playing the cards we've been dealt, if you will. And this Meat Boy is going to be a nice upgrade for us. I don't foresee Pestilence being too much of a pain in the ass. If he would come over here so the knife could trigger on him, that would be awesome. But actually, that got botched somehow. So let's fire the candle. Get the knife ready. Like so. 1 more candle shot will do it. I didn't take damage there somehow myself. Anyway, I guess it's down to the next floor then. With a second cube of meat that is going to do some extra damage for us. We're still not, like, really killing it by any metric at this point of the game. But we're not in trouble either. We're just not necessarily in a great position, you know, compared to where we could be with Mom's Knife and Sacred Heart and the candle. Mostly because of this weird wiggle worm interaction. Anyway, we're going to get a free key there. I'm just checking this out. Well, we got 2 bombs and 2 Spirit Hearts. I'd say that's a fair trade. We traded half a red heart, half a Spirit Heart for a Spirit Heart and a half, if that makes any sense at all. So we're sitting pretty in that respect. Let's move onwards and upwards. Again, no item rooms available, but shops are indeed accessible to us. I used my abilities there, but it just keeps attacking the neutral fly, you dinglehorn. Okay, there we go. That was a pretty good attack. That one also worked fantastically. We're not sitting as well on health as we were when we came in, but, you know, can't always get what you want. I guess this is why I wanted the ladder. And we have no bombs with which to access the secret room anymore. This looks like a straight-up pure Mom's Knife room, if I get my way. Like so. Obviously, we want to get this penny. And we'll continue going this way. If I find the boss, I'm basically just going to go to it right away. And I'm playing pretty much just straight Mom's Knife for now. But that'll change as rooms progress. And as I lose more and more health, apparently. So again, we'll move onwards here. And that is sadly a dead end. I can't even get those 2 cents there as much as I would like to. And we don't have much in the way of hazards this way. So I guess it's onwards and upwards. If I could get to that golden chest, I would love to, but instead we have no option to do so. What a weird challenge run, man. I never expect these weird item interactions, but, you know, sometimes I guess you don't have much of a choice in the matter. Can't go to any of these rooms, sadly. Can't open that golden chest either. Some bombs would be very nice right now. And I guess the knife is just going to fly off the screen. If the knife didn't fly off the screen, the ability to have a homing knife would be actually, like, really excellent. But in its current state, it's not useful at all, basically, once it hits a few enemies and then drifts away forever. So we end up picking up half a heart, only to lose a full heart due to that troll bomb. I would say that golden chest was empirically not worth it on a mathematically provable level. So I guess we're just going to stick to our standard MO for these rooms, which is like firing 1 homing knife and then immediately switching to the candle to finish them off. Or the knife in this situation, I guess. That worked out totally fine. Another bomb. We could open up that other golden chest. Or we could look for the secret room, which might be more viable. I realize I misshot the candle there. Again, my bad as always. And we'll be able to finish that off here. So we now have 1 trinket Pinky Eye, actually not that bad when used in conjunction with the Polaroid. Especially, you know, it's going to give us the opportunity to do some poison damage overall, which is pretty good. The other thing is I wish that the knife kind of stayed attached to them once it actually triggered on them. Sadly, it does not, but it can do damage to 2 of them, which is something, I guess. That was easy enough. We get the dead cat. I don't think it's worth taking. I think it's worth going down to the next floor. But I don't think we're in a position where we're going to be able to beat this game. I mean, our damage is crazy when it works, but it doesn't hit effectively. So I guess that's the trade-off. And our health isn't quite good enough. If I could get a cheap Guppy's Paw, it might be good enough. Shops haven't really paid out with anything at all, really. I guess what we can do is we can almost set, like, that was awful, like Mom's knife-style traps. Like, I could shoot the knife just, like, randomly onto the level. Like, let's, there's obviously no good examples over here, but if I shoot the knife, like, randomly here, then pop the candle, then I can just wait for the enemies to come to it. But I don't know if that's ever gonna work out all that well for us in the whole scheme of things. We'll try, though. Believe you me, we will try. Oh my god, how I tried. I tried all the time in this institution. Oh, that was terrible. Anyway, we got nothing there. We are down to half health. And at this point, I'm just hoping we're going to be able to beat Mom. Standard Mom's knife run, I should be able to beat Mom. That was awful damage again on my part. But in my defense, this knife is like garbage. You'd think homing Mom's knife, that's badass. Not so. Not so. There's another penny in there, which we can't get to. I've got my headphone cord trapped under my W key. That's not helping me very much. There we go. Got that sorted out for now. But I imagine it's going to come back to bite us in the ass in the future. You know what? This is your chance, Judgment. Pardon me. Oh my god, are you kidding? We have no bombs left. Guess that means we're 100% going to the shop if it's over here. I mean, I kind of want to go to the shop regardless because otherwise we're going to probably find it very difficult to actually beat the boss. Well, you know, that health might actually make it easier. The thing is, I don't want to die before the boss, because obviously that would be terrible. And, you know, when you backtrack like this, you run the risk of that. But I think it's worth it. If only I had flying and the ability to get over to him, then it would be okay. Especially because I could get that extra health over here, too. I could play this slot machine that's back here if I wanted to. In the meantime, though, I didn't pass up on this bomb for a stupid reason, did I? We'll see. 1 second, Avira. You can turn Avira off, but for whatever reason, it refuses to go away. I don't know why. You know, antivirus is typically worse than the viruses it's associated with. Let's see what we got in pills here. Friends till the end. That's solid. We're not going to use it on the boss fight, obviously. Oh, well, I guess, sadly, the homing Mom's knife is useless against zombies. How about this? Can we make this work? Nope. Just going to float off the edge. That's cool, too. Troll bomb. Obviously, we want nothing to do with that. And that actually went fantastically. If we can make that happen time after time, I would be happier than I was right after I made that Cyndi Lauper reference. Now, we have 1 tarot card up here, which we will pick up. It's the Chariot. That's pretty good. If I can save that for the Mom fight, I would love to. But I love everything right now, because we just managed to get enough money to absolutely make the shop worthwhile. And this is what I mean by, like, it might be a good... Oh, come on. The homing knife, of course, goes for the turrets, because everything goes for the turrets. Stupidly. I can't believe I didn't take any extra damage there. You know, 23 cents is the possibility of 2 items, even though in this version of the game, I don't believe they even offer 2 items. If we end up fighting Greed, that could be a fitting end to this run, though. Not like Greed is... Oh, run. Oh, that's real bad. So we're going to pop the Chariot card. That might seem silly, but I want to finish this room so we can go to the shop, where the shop may actually have some health for us. Beautiful. Okay, let's think about this. We want Compass for sure. Spirit Heart for sure. Key is not totally necessary. With 8 cents left, we might want to buy the pill or the key. Since there's no bombs available, that sucks. But there's an extra 3 cents. We can buy the... Can we buy the bomb and the... Or sorry, the pill and the key? If so, we might as well buy both of those. I can't remember if that pill's good for us. It might be friends till the end. If so, valuable against the boss. We don't know. Tears down? Well, you know, who dares wins. Sometimes, you know, you take a chance and you lose. You know, what were the contrasting statements? The dueling banjos of the Northernlion catchphrases. Who dares wins and play it safe. Safety first. I can't remember. I think we're going to be strong enough to take out the boss. We do have the compass, so on the next floor, things could get better for us. I have not played fantastically, but I've kind of been handcuffed by the game at certain points. I think it's fair for us to just go into this boss fight, do our damnedest. I don't even know what I did there. I moonwalked that knife away from me. We have a great crowd control still. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine on this boss fight. Especially if the knife would actually attack Mom more often than it does. But hey, that was fast. We'll take our HP upgrade, which also gives us a little extra health. We'll take our Polaroid. We'll leave the knife and go down to the next floor. And now I'm feeling a little bit more confident, although we are going to be taking double damage on this floor, and we are going to be stuck with the pink glitch, sadly, which is basically not going to allow us to do seamless commentary. So again, how's it going, everybody? We're going to go on the womb here. Maybe it was because I had the candle out when I came down to this floor, and that's what caused the problems. Now, this might be a perfect situation for this homing knife to work. Just spawn closer to the center. Or I could just do that, I guess. Let's just do things the old-fashioned way here. Like so. Is this the way to the boss room? Even with the compass, I have the tendency to make really shitty mistakes with where we are in the game right now. So here's what I'm going to do. Watch this. Set that up, then we just walk him over to it. That's one situation where this homing knife actually seems to be somewhat effective. And this might actually be the right way. If I had any bombs, I might consider getting that half heart. Sadly, we don't. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Oh, it saw it! It had a bead on it. There we go. This does indeed appear to be the way to the boss room. I'll be very disappointed if it is not. Just pop this bad boy down here. And then fire the candle to finish them off. It sort of worked, actually. We'll walk this guy into our knife. And I think we're going to be okay here. At least on this floor. Oh my god, it's a dead end! How is that possible? It shouldn't be possible. That's the world card. You know what? We're going to pop that. Oh my god. The distance to the boss is so far now. It was only one room away. And we only have 2.5 hearts left, so I'm assuming that this is going to, go south before it... people say go south like it's a bad thing, right? Like, oh, everything's going to go south. Well, from where I am, south's not so bad, To take a trip down to Seattle, eventually end up in California. Maybe if you're in, like, Australia or something, then you're going down towards Antarctica, and that sucks. But for me, I would rather go south than go north. No offense, Alaska, but... if I'm thinking of where to go for a vacation or something, it's not #1 on my list for climate reasons. This is tiers down, right? Yes. Again, no offense meant to the Alaskans watching this right now. I've flown Alaskan Airlines once. It was okay. I've got nothing against your beautiful state. I almost said province. That would have caused a shitstorm. I'm just saying, going south doesn't seem like that. If someone was like, hey, I'm going south, I'd be like, oh, congratulations. Have fun in Florida. By the way, before... people say Northernlion, Florida is not south of Vancouver. You think I don't know that, you ding-dongs? Next thing you know, there's rumors out there saying Northernlion thinks World War I starts in 1858. Northernlion thinks Florida and California are the same thing. I don't think Florida and California are the same thing, Internet. Don't be silly. Alright, so we're going to wait for this guy to die. It should happen very quickly. I'm not even using... Ooh, that was close. Not even using the candle to make this happen because I'm worried about how that's going to go. Our 3rd level cube of meat is awesome, though. Come at me, death. There we go. 3rd level cube of meat, little health. Then we're going to fight Mom's heart. And if we manage to swing this and make it work, who knows, man? Maybe we will be exceptionally lucky. I mean, Meat Boy constantly chewing is good. He's also going to kick my bombs away because he's a big ding-dong. And the knife doesn't even really work that well in these situations. But Mom's heart is almost dead because our knife does so much damage by itself. There we go. Thank you, Meat Boy. So we fire like that into the center. Oh, don't get hit again. Pretend it... Oh! Meat Boy killed the laser bullet fly! And thus killed me. Meat Boy, how could you? The item we got on the last room ended up killing us. But in any case... Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Zen Override for that challenge run suggestion. Continue suggesting your challenge runs, and I will do the ones I deem most appropriate. And in any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.